Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. So I'm going to be setting up my audio real quick, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm just double checking everything real quick right now. Verify that everything's working on the computer side. It's going around the main screen here. But long story short, Final Fantasy XII is an old classic with me. We have quite a bit of history. I'll go into it a little bit later. If you guys are going to join in and watch the after playthrough, I guess, as we post it on YouTube. If for whatever reason the upload doesn't go well, there's a bad frame rate, I'll just re-upload it. I'm actually recording it at the same time because I really want this game to actually sound good when we play it. So there we go. So sorry about that. I did verify that my sound was on. I'm gonna get into a better location that you can actually hear me with my microphone. So hello and welcome. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game, and we'll get talking about things as we go on. So thankfully, as with most Final Fantasies, we have all the time in the world. So we're going to go ahead and turn subtitles on from the beginning. And I'm not a big fan of screen shakes. We'll turn vibration on. You guys won't notice that, but I'm not doing screen shakes. That kind of makes me dizzy. Speed mode multiplier, we're going to do that times 4. Now that I know what that is. And begin the game, and I'll explain that a little bit later, what the speed mode multiplier is, and I wish I had known what it was before. And we will kick it off. There we go. Kingdom of Dalmasca. Dalmasca? Dalmasca. We'll say Dalmasca. If you are not aware, this is also built in Ivalice, which is the same world as Final Fantasy Tactics. If you are older than dirt, like me, and played the original Final Fantasy Tactics, good old GBA title, that, well, the original Final Fantasy Tactics was on the PlayStation, but like, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was on Game Boy Advance, so, either way, you're older than dirt if you played either one of them. At least when they first came out. They like a lot of white-haired people in this game, I've noticed. Like, I don't know what hair color they were going for.
And in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
So like her hair, like I can't tell if they're trying to go brown, they're trying to go blonde, they're trying to go white. Like her hair's got a lot of dynamic to it. Not quite sure what they're going with there.
Launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca.
Oh snap.
There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
They really set the stage pretty early in this. Like, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on right now, but it's also, I felt a very big Episode 1 Star Wars theme. With the way they had like, these airships coming out, and it felt like the Clone Wars, you know, like Phantom Menace style with the Gungans, you know.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
those things I feel like they work in video games, by the way, but like, I feel like in real life I could never just raise a sword and scream for like no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird to me.
We must withdraw! No! Paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight. They're failing light.
Well, that didn't take long.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father. For my father! Lord Rasler!
Chain chocobos can't fly. And maybe it's just my memory, but I feel like they upgraded the graphics on these cutscenes even. Like, it looks pretty legitimate. I don't know, it's looking pretty good so far. But,
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
all right. Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be Rossler, and like when I first started playing this game back in like 2006.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Romanos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Right, Halim Andor the Fourth. Like, I remember very few things from this game because I haven't really played it in like a decade.
Can you hear me?
But I don't remember Andor's lies.
It's as I feared.
Which you'll know when it comes to
slowing
the
us
time.
down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland.
Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanasta.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bosler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Nice. Bosch is a beast.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
All right. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use the right stick to look around. It is a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. I will look around for all these dead Imperials around me. Use the left stick to move, Rex. Tilt it slightly to walk and further to run. You can walk, yes? Come, stand before me. Well, yes, I will. No need to walk, let's run. Do you see the marker above my head? That's a talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. It's kind of a fourth wall break. It's kind of weird. To talk to someone, approach them and press the X button. Try talking to the friend by the gate. Okay. Dalmascan. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanasta. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. The fact that they haven't named you is not looking good to you, buddy. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, a switch, an item, or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change. Then press X. Now, try opening the gate. Alright, cool. It is time. We will drive back any Imperials standing between us and the king. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch you rearward. Excuse me. Like, I like how I just like continued the conversation and just kept walking, but like I keep trying to say the word. Rearward is such a weird word. You can open the party menu by pressing triangle. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. Crap. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look at the foe at once. If they are not readily apparent, use the right stick to look around. When you found them, press X to open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and targeted foe, close the distance with the left stick. You'll automatically attack until the foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press X and select items from the battle menu and use a potion. After using the item, you will automatically resume your previous action. There is no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me. Yeah, let's attack this dude. What's up, bro? What you got? Whoa. Oh, yeah. Like, so much for, like, he let me attack him once and was like, okay, let's 4-on-1 this guy. I like your style, Bosch. That's what we call stacking the deck.
Captain?
Oh. That's what they call stacking the deck. Air Cutter Remora. Yeah, I'm gonna say behind me. Real quickly, is for making this fight not take forever. Let's do that. Just for purpose of the tutorial, because otherwise it will be forever. Let's go ahead and use a potion. Yep. Ow. Yeah, another dude used a potion on me already. I don't think you can actually... Oh, I blocked it. Cool. And then he's done. So, I don't think you can actually lose this fight. Or if it is, you have to be pretty bad. Oh, snap. Alright, Goku.
Antlion, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tomberry disengaging.
Apparently, Arcadians are British. I don't understand that necessarily, but okay. So I think all these fights you actually have to fight, but everything coming up soon, we don't have to fight. Let's just whoa. Oh, wow. So I just did ×4 speed, and this is it got a little crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So, as this progresses a little bit, I'll explain some of the differences as we're walking through. There is no simple way to through the fortress. The mini-map at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map by clicking the touchpad button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing the L3 button will allow you to navigate the location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit. Why, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and lower the battle speed back. Now that that fight is over.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Ozilus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Oh. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Alright, so we need to go this way. Ahead we will face many Imperials, but we need not fight them all. Oftentimes, retreat is the wiser course. Should the need arise, press and hold the R2 to run from your foes. There is no shame in fleeing from battle that serves no purpose. Ain't that the truth? Pretty much every battle that will fighting here would serve no purpose, so we're just going to not fight battles here. Whoop. That is not where I wanted to go. Ow. Thank you. The staircase is actually right up here on the right that I wanted to go to. Alright. Oh, there's a save point. Perfect. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing X. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss the opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. He likes a lot of the heed. Come, we must teach His Majesty before it's too late. Alright, so we're not going to save here, because we don't need to. Alright. Yep. Only because I remember part of this game.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Yeah.
Fight well.
I got you. Oh yeah, I can two-shot there. Oh. It's that teamwork they had, though. Get out of here. I like how I have a shield and never use it, though. Like, I can't help but think. Yeah, it's like, lift that up, Rex. Like, just once, man. Like, hook a brother up. Lift the shield. It wouldn't even be hard. Alright. If I run the rest of the way, I don't need to be anywhere else. And there should be the cutscene. Coming ups. Oh wow. That is no small amount of dead people. I think our friend Dalmascan might be there. There's King Romanus.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damascus to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you.
Wow.
We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Ooh, the traitor captain.
Vaughn.
Yep. Vaughn, aka third string quarterback. My least favorite main character.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside. the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I, to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
So I don't know, like, what... I don't remember, like, what position Andor has. Like, what makes him have the right to make these allocations? Was he, like, Prime Minister? Was he, like, third in rank? He took over when everyone and their mother died? I don't know what's up. All right.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
Yeah, they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right.
Yeah.
Time to
Come on,
clean
you know
the
these
house.
rats have glowing red eyes, man? Like, that doesn't put like a big red flag.
Yeah.
There you go. Ayah. Hey, don't you run from me. Disappear. All I want to know is why they're running away. Like, you guys are terrible monsters.
Yeah.
There's one more somewhere. Oh, wow. Okay, so from now on, I will never do 4 times. I'm so glad. There's a save point we're going to load from later, and I did 2 times for the button I just used that made it look like it was glitching. And
Wow,
I'm glad we
Vaughn,
did that.
you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey,
that supposed to
lock
mean?
this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Which leads me to believe y'all ain't supposed to be down here. Royal City of Rabanastre. Little bongas. I forget what those, like, Keeks or Weeks or something like that. The other dudes. I can't remember what they're not. I can't remember.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I...
Oh.
What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy! Get out the way!
Good luck.
Oh.
So I've noticed that Arcadia has only humans. Or at least it seems that way. Bunch of racists? Not even racists. Speciesists?
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you?
What's wrong with her eyes?
We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
Ooh.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Dream big.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
All right. Like, none of their clothing designs in this entire game make any sense to me. Location map bears showing a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you're unsure where to go next. All right. World map has been marked the party menu. Like Pinello had like a jumpsuit, but then it had like a gap in her thigh area that then had like another area that was attached to like her knees. Vaughn has a vest, then somehow a stomach thing that goes all the way up his midriff. I don't really know what's going on there. Armor on the sides. I don't know. And then it looks like he has to like ties the sides of those on his legs. I don't know. They have weird outfits in this game, and I really don't understand how they do. So we'll figure her out. So we are supposed to go down here. Good old Miguelo. I can't figure his species out. He looks like a bongo kind of.
I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Yeah, like legit easy work. If you're getting paid for that, that's insane. You better be like, thanks, bro. Teleport. It's so confusing to run this fast. Alright, there we go. When we stop having cutscenes every 10 seconds, I'll explain all of what that's about.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester Sand.
Yeah,
what is
tomato.
that thing?
Ah, Vaughn.
Attack of the killer
Miguelo sent you
tomatoes.
too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Magello.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Magello. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, snap.
Oh, right.
I thought there was like Marlboros on there and all that stuff. We're worried about tomato. So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. Monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. The mark I petitioned to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Well, yes, I would. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't go take a look at the board and then just go off running to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know what that you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill. For example, I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me, and let's call that step done in this case, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts, a clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts that you've accepted. From Clan Primer. It's been added to the party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Orachea armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of those do you look good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses have been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to go hunt that mark for me. Oh, and you'll be needing to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. He's going to give us a writ of transit, I think. Boom. The East Gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken that mark for me, let me know. Your work will not go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. So, we'll go over a series thing. Try equipping the Orachea armlet. Use licenses command in the party menu to obtain accessories 1 license, and use the equip command to equip it. Warning, once you've chosen a license board, you can't change your mind, so choose wisely. Repeat the tutorial message, yes or no. I'm going to hit no. So, I will tell you ahead of time, we're going to load a save in a minute. Well, 2 saves as time goes on to save time in the stream. However, I made this mistake. So, here's what happens. And this is a major difference from the old game to this one. So, in the old game, you had a license board, and it was just a big old board. You got a point for every enemy you killed. Well, a certain amount of points for every enemy you killed, called LP. You use that to unlock the license, and those licenses did a series of things. Either let you use magic, let you equip an item or a weapon, or did some other thing, like gave you an ultimate move, or whatever, like your quickening, or they gave you, like, channeling, which would do like 10% less MP for your magic, or gave you more like power or more HP or more magic potency or whatever. In this game, they were like, nah, screw all that. We're going to have a job system, and we're going to cut the license board into pieces, and you pick a job in the beginning. So, being an idiot, the first time I did this, instead of reading this out to you like I did this time, I didn't read the whole statement that we just read. I read, hey, equip the Orachea armlet, and you need to do it in the license board. Do you want to repeat the message? Not, you can't change it. So, long story short, and the save I'm about to do, Vaughn's a white mage and can't be anything else but a white mage anymore. So, going back to the game, in order to use weapons, armor, and magics, you must first obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle and create your own unique party. So we go to here, and then you must choose a license board. In order to obtain licenses, there are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you choose a board, it cannot be changed. It's almost like they highlighted it so you would read it, but I am an idiot, and I just hit the button. Went boom, and I'm like, wow, let's look around these. Because I saw the button on the square button. It's like, oh, I can preview all these license boards. I'm like, ooh, Ulan's over here. That's cool, yeah. But pretty much all of them have Accessory 1 on it, basically. So you can pretty much do whatever. So you can kind of look around, and as you can see, there's ones that they're like different types of weapons. They use techniques and weapons or magics or whatever. And then you just pick whichever one you want, right? So a lot of them are things you're not used to seeing. So obviously we're used to seeing white mage. They have red battle mage, black mage. Those are what you're used to seeing. Actually, I used to see a monk. Oh, poles. Unarmed and poles. Interesting. I'm kind of curious. Oh, I didn't want to choose it. Let's preview it. Is there a thing for, like, unarmed? I didn't know that there's a thing that makes unarmed stronger. I don't necessarily see that it is making anything stronger. But yeah, so as you see, each one of them just has a section of the license board. And it's basically just, you know, you take... Oh, that's what it is, Brawler. Okay, so it allows you to access Brawler, and then a bunch of the light armor, and then a lot of the battle lores and, HPs. So, which would be interesting, but we can't really do anything like that right at the moment. So, it's not really going to matter what we do, because I'm going to get off of it whenever we do. So what we're going to do right now is just pick a random one, and I am going to pick something that looks cool, Shikari. So we're going to pick Shikari, and it's going to go, ring, you are now a Shikari. And that's us now. So now we're a Shikari. So now that it does, now we actually activate the license board. And it's going to go, oh, hey, you're a Shikari. We have 6 license points. We need 5 to get this license. Now I have the license. I can equip this Orakea armlet. So I can go to equip, use the equip command to modify a character's equipment, use optimize to automatically equip the best equipment available. So we'll just use optimize. It won't work for that. I was dumb. Accessories do not count. So we'll increase defense and magic resistance by 1. And then slightly raise max HP by 30. So, ta-da! And then we'll exit. And that was it. So that was how we do that. So, if you haven't noticed it, that's a huge change to the game. Because before, it took forever to get the license points. Because again, most enemies drop 1 license point. And if you, so we can go back in here so we can see this. We'll see more of it later. Like, these are only 10 and 20, so you have to kill 25 enemies just to get Libra. But, like, when you actually start going down into, like, bigger ones, like, 125. You have to kill 125 enemies to get this 1 block. 180 to get this block, right? So, like, you really got to start getting a bunch of blocks just to get certain things after a while. 160, 208, 15, etc. So, it starts getting a little crazy. And then if you imagine if you had the whole board available to you, it's just insanity. So they changed it up a little bit. But again, like if you played long enough and you power leveled yourself in the old game, like you were like a Superman by the end of it. It was just insane. So they changed. It was a huge, huge change to the game. One of the other changes of the game is if you hit the L1 button, you can speed up time, which is what I did. So on the save that we're going to load in a couple seconds here, because I want to get to the point so that I know that we're at the even point so that we're not going to actually miss anything. I said it 2 times because I didn't know what it meant. But if you look up in on the right hand side, you'll see 4 arrows now. See how everybody's kind of moving kind of weird? I'm now moving 4 times the speed, and it gets kind of weird because the camera moves there. Everything moves 4 times the speed. So it's a lot of hand. I don't like 4 times. I prefer 2.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters.
Open the gate!
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
I like it. Alright. So, we will save right here. And verify that we're on the same spot. So, if this is where I think it was, because it's been a while. So, long story short, I got the game the day it came out. I was going to stream it, but I had some family impromptu come visit me. So, I couldn't stream it the week that it came out. So, it's been like, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks since it came out. So, bear with me, because I forgot when I saved the original save file for the first part. I know exactly when I saved the second save file that we're going to come to. So, the first one was saved 7-11. Right here. And I'm pretty sure, and I'm so, like, it's so frustrating. And there's reasons that I picked White Mage on accident. Like, I have this way of power leveling, and it used to have me go get a rod, and White Mages use rods, and I thought I could change my class and everything. It was just, it was so frustrating. Let me see what I'm supposed to be doing. That mark should be somewhere in Damascus. Perfect. So, as you see here, I went to level 3, so I actually went back and I got a couple licensed stuff. So, and this one I did pick White Mage, but I've actually leveled a few things up in the meantime. I got White Magic a little bit, and then I got like Essentials. That's not, I was already done. I just picked up a bunch of random stuff. So I basically leveled myself up just a little bit. And this time I can only go double speed when I do. So we're going to go to the Ester Sand, and we're going to go kick the Rogue Tomato's butt. Because we're at least 2 levels higher than we were. Where are we at? There she is. So, we're going to go fight her. Yep. I'm going to try to get out of the way. Sometimes she jumps. She is going to jump. Okay. And we have no current way, even as a White Mage, to actually heal ourselves, because we're so early in the game that, like, literally you don't even have cure. So, at this point in the game, you actually don't really... like, jobs have no purpose at this point in the game. Because this is still, like, the super tutorial part. Let's fight this. Man, ooh, I'm getting lucky. Normally you don't hit them like that. Like, getting lucky with these, like, multi-hits. Flame Breath. My God. There we go. Alright, there he goes. Ta-da! Rogue Tomato Vanquished.
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here.
Alright.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Okay, cool. So that was all we had to do. So the only thing I did there, in between while we were off camera, which, I mean, not really while we were off camera, but like, physically beforehand, I played a little bit on this particular save file just to get us to level 3 from level 1, walking around this first area, and not trying to get killed by the Rogue Tomato. There will be bigger changes in the next save file. So, there we go. Now we have our Galbana lilies. And a huge crowd waiting for us. Thankfully, we have kites right here. He's not... Oh, hey, Vaughn, you're not the only one locked out of the city. I told Penelo about the mark you were going after, and I guess it got her worrying, so the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Dang.
Oh.
Now they got you lost your Galpano lilies already.
That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barreau's wine, It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered.
There we go.
My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Yeah.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Dude, Vaughn is so terrible. Like, he's like my least favorite main character in these games. Also, what was the purpose of picking up Galbana lilies if the only thing you're going to do is lose them 5 seconds later? I don't really understand that. So remember him, of course, from Rex. When Rex was there, he was the one that was like, oh, like, we were going to let you keep part of your kingdom, but now that's not going to happen. I think it looks like she has wings on her, on the back of her, like leather wings or something on the back of her coat, too.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Yeah.
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Quite a speaker. Vain Solidor.
Is Ravenasta to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? We're all like this.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguel, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Ravenasta join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Ravenasta. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
How can he stand about him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to.
Lord Vane never did.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well... I'd do something.
Yeah, right. See, that's why I don't like Vaughn, man. Like, he's all the angst of, like, Squall.
Vaughn.
And, like, none of the coolness.
Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Ravenasta anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelo, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Miguelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship.
Yeah.
All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
I can't get over how just inefficient her outfit is. It just drives me nuts.
An airship.
I've never enjoyed Penelo.
Maybe, but not through Miguelo.
Not through Miguelo.
Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Old Dallin. Alright. Ooh. These are some shady looking sorts. Looks like Vaughn ain't the only one thinking about it. We're now free to enter Lowtown and leave Ravenasta, which is what we were looking for. So, what we're going to do now is go to one of those save points. Let me click on this. Actually, we don't even have to. So, well, we'll go to the one save points. It's not a big deal. Actually, not even. So, I know I keep going back and forth. Old Dalon and Lothal must know of a way into the palace. So that's our next step, right, guys? Bear with me. Here's where we do a jump. We are currently level 3. We're going to quit back to title, because now we go load the actual save where I was actually doing stuff in between. So I was able to play a little bit when I didn't stream, and when I didn't do that, when I was able to play a little bit, I was able to power level a little bit. So using a mixture of a series of methods. For those of you that are familiar with a little bit of this game, there used to be a thing called the Dustia method. Because I want to do it as early as possible without playing through the playthrough, you can't really get Phoenix downs very easily at this point in the game. So the Dustia method was very, very difficult to get to. So I couldn't really get a lot of Phoenix downs, so Dustia couldn't really do as much as I wanted to. So there's also this area, and actually I can run there. We'll go very briefly. It won't take very long. Especially running twice as fast. We'll go to Giza Plains. There's an area here. We'll kill some stuff along the way. Boom. We'll just one-shot a bunch of stuff. So you may have noticed that I am at my level 30s now. I have power level 10. You may have noticed now I'm now holding a rod and not a knife anymore. You may have noticed I have 2 interesting red bars under Vaughn's name. So one of the other changes they made in this game is, in the old game, there was when you have your ultimate moves, basically, they're called quickenings. They used to be tied to your magic. So to do your ultimate move made you burn magic, and if you used magic, you took one of your things of you took one of your quickenings away, basically. And to get more magic, you had to fill up your quickenings. They separated them, long story short. So there was no reason for them to be together anyway. It was kind of a weird feature. I don't know why they ever did it. Now they're on 2 separate things. So, like, quickenings build on their own. They have their own way of coming back up. Very similar to the way the mana goes up anyway. But they just have nothing to do with each other anymore. Because they don't need to be. And I kind of appreciate that, honestly. We'll go ahead and run over here. Let's kill some hyenas and stuff. So, normally, these, at this point in the game, would be relatively difficult. It'd take about 3 or 4 hits to kill. We're going to one-shot them plus some. Because, again, as you saw, we were level 3. We are now 10 times that level, almost 11 times that level. Because we used a mixture of 2 methods. So, the Dusty method's pretty easy. Because I couldn't buy Phoenix Downs. There's only 2 places you can really get Phoenix Downs reliably and quickly. One of them is in the Ester Sand, where that Rogue Tomato was, in that same exact map where we started. You can spawn them there, and the other spot is right here. You can run, and right when we get to this little tree, there's going to be a little chest that pops up right here. And pretty frequently, well, it was Gil this time, but occasionally that it's Phoenix Down, and more frequently than you might think, it's a Phoenix Down. So you can gather Phoenix Downs there. Then you go to an area in the Wester Sand, and right before you go into the corridor of sand, you have to hit yourself down to 10% of your own health. And if you're 10% of your health and you walk into that area, this big monster teleports right in front of you, and he's very intimidating. And if you are quick enough, you can throw a Phoenix down on him, because he is a undead character. He's a little ghost thing, and he will die. And if you're fast enough, you can kill him and run back out of the map before he actually shows his, like, how much experience and everything else that he gave you. And you will actually be able to continually kill him, and he won't actually, like, disappear. He can continuously respawn, basically. So these 2 guys are the werewolves, by the way. So they're pretty strong to the level. They're going to be about 1,000 experience pieces. So I'm going to pull them together as best I can. And then we're going to do this thing called Mist. We're going to do the quickening. These are those ultimate moves I'm talking about. So,
got a surprise for you.
I didn't really want to do White World, but we're going to do White World. So the goal is, if you can do, hopefully we'll get another miss charge in here. And of course, because I'm trying to show you, it's not going to do it. So I'll have to go back and do it again. I might kill that one, but that's a strong maybe. Because there's kind of a large difference in how little or what the min-max of the damage it can give for that. So I didn't actually kill him with that. So we'll just run back. Thankfully, there's a save point right next to here. And as soon as you hit save points, not only do they heal you, give you full magic, they also give you full quickening. Notice this little horse guy didn't respawn, but these chests can respawn. So you can just grab little extras as you go. I'm going to try to pull these guys closer just in case. And then I'm going to try to do it on the other guy, because the whole idea would be we stand a potential of doing this AoE move if we do this correctly.
How about some of this?
I did. That was dumb. Alright, so I should have done a mischarge, but I thought I said White Whirl. That was kind of really stupid on my part. Mischarge is about the best thing you can get right now. And I wasn't able to do the AoE thing either, so now I'm going to have to do this like a third time, and it's very annoying. So if you can do a certain number of these moves in a certain order, it'll spark an AoE extra move. And those do a lot of damage and can hit anything in the near area, like the vicinity of wherever you're trying to hit. And you can end up killing these dudes. So thankfully, like, I'm strong enough right now. Like, these guys, outside, they have a move that when they're about to die, they can be kind of scary. That's called like Smite of Rage. And if you're not paying attention, they can hurt you. But outside of that, like, these guys can't really hurt me that bad.
Got a surprise for you.
There we go. Okay, so it's going to do Inferno now. So if you do 3 of your generic level 1 moves, it will do a move called, oh, wow, okay. And I was able to get a mischarge and a secondary off. If I do another one, it'll do even a more powerful version, which is called, Torrent. That's right. So now that I did 3 of the generic ones, it'll do a move called Inferno, which will be AoE. So, like, these are all my moves, and then it's going to spark off a second move, which won't even show me at all. And it's going to be like Inferno, and hit like a third thing. Let's see right here. Yeah, so here's Inferno. See how they're both here? And this should kill them both. And that's what I've been trying to do the whole time, but I've been messing up because, of course, when you try to show somebody something, it's going to mess up. So you saw they give both about 1,000 experience apiece and 2 license points apiece. So I had about 20,000 to level up, so that took out a big chunk of there. So even though I'm a really high level, that they did so like early on, that was like phenomenally good for leveling. So I was able to get a pretty decent level of that, even without using the Dustia method. So a combination of that, and then also being able to run to that area right next to this to get the Dustia method. And then the reason I'm killing these guys right here next to them is I am very close to getting my 3rd quickening. And I think I just got it. So, yep, I did. Pyroclasm. Bring. Alright, cool. So that was my 3rd missed ability that I just got. So now I maxed out his missed abilities. And now we can actually go back to the storyline. So, as you can see, and just to show you a license board differences or whatever, so I am White Mage. I kind of didn't want to do that. That was a mistake on my part. But I did go up here. I have the ability to do some accessories. I have unlocked some little bit more health. Some battle lore, magic lore, swiftness, which reduces my action time by 10%. I do have some channeling, a couple battle lores and magic lores as well. There is some swiftness and stuff over here I still have unlocked. That's kind of where I'm probably going to go next after I finish down here. There's a battle lore here. I'll probably end up getting the spellbound up here. And I think there's a battle lore or something in here. There's a swiftness, I thought, or somewhere in there. But then after that, I'm probably going to go up in this corner. Well, it's the only other place I haven't gone. So after that, he'll be pretty well set. So for where we are in the game, which we should be level 3, I think we're pretty good off. So we're just going to run back up now to where we were and kill things along the way since we one-shot everything anyway. And we're running double speed, so we're just gonna kill things as we go. I have sold a bunch of stuff as well, so I don't know if you saw the money that we have. We have a little over 100,000 gil. I haven't bought anything. Well, so I bought like weapons and armor that are available at the time, just so I have one of each armor and weapon that's available. I do have some flame staffs from killing Dustia. That is a rare drop that he can drop, so I can't equip it because I don't have Black Mage on me. But I do have those, so but like there's also another feature of this game called the Bazaar, where if you sell certain items dropped by enemies, like you see they're dropping enemies right now, like I got a tanned hide, it said those are loot items, and there's no real purpose in the game besides to sell them. And if you sell certain items or certain combinations of items, you get the ability to buy new items or whatever. They come on for sale in a special thing, and you get like reduced prices and certain items become available. So I have not bought any of them. There's some of them that are available in there, but I didn't want to buy them. I wanted just all of them to be available and be seen while I'm streaming and recording. So when we do finally go to a store at some point, you'll see them and see that they're available. So and we'll probably just go buy them all because there's no reason not to at this point. We're not going to be hurting for money. If I remember correctly, and this is kind of like a vague memory thing, and I don't know when it is open, I think you can buy a thing that makes you hurt, like cause more damage to different types of enemies. And I think they were like expensive. They're like 20,000 gil a piece for each type, and I think it was like in part of Rabanastre. So I might go check on that. But I probably should have checked on it before I started recording. But where's the sense of adventure, right? So and it might not even be unlocked until later. But I just wanted to show you guys the method. So the combination of those two methods is how I got to this level now, and then I saved it. So now we're back in Rabanastre. We are going to go back to Lowtown, which is where we're right in front of. I really want to look in the bazaar real quick now that I start talking about that, because I really want to see if there's that one place to get that. Because if we can set ourselves up to buy those books, like I don't really care if we spend all the money we have currently, because we're not really supposed to have any money at this point in the game anyway, because we're in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So like spending money now is not a big deal, because we were I went the wrong way. We really were never supposed to have money to begin with, so spending it now is nothing. We can always make more money later, because like we don't even have a character in the party yet, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just Vaughn only. One of the other things about the game, I don't know if they changed it in this, honestly. Like I don't know if this is a difference between this and the old one. Spices, that's not what I want. Is it this guy? Mysterious merchant. Also, it's not done for you, members only. Oh, maybe you gotta be part of the guild or something. So I think that's the guy, if I remember right. He said members only. So maybe I have to be a member of the guild. I think you join a guild at some point to make it more like Final Fantasy Tactics. Alright, so now we're going to go to Lowtown. But I forgot what we're talking about. I lost it. I'm sorry. My train of thought from earlier. But we got to... Whoa, where am I going? Lowtown. We have tons of time to make money, basically. I don't think that'll be an issue. I'd rather do more damage to a bunch of enemies, because like I'm not doing that much damage. Like the difference in damage between like 32 right now and like 10 has not been high. A high amount of difference, and it's been kind of depressing, honestly. Lowtown. No, that is not Lowtown. Why is that not Lowtown? Lowtown's right next to it. It's right here. Alright, cool. We'll shake that off and go to Lowtown. So, anything past this, I have not played. Also, in the top left-hand corner, you may notice that it has like that little box. It auto-saves every time you do a screen transition. And that is so awesome. I just want to say that is awesome. Oh, by the way, straight up, if this guy sells Phoenix Downs, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm just going to go check real quick. If the dude down here sells Phoenix Downs right now, I'm going to be very upset. because that would have made my life way more easier. Okay, cool. We're happy now. Okay. But what you can do is we can go buy the bazaar stuff. So in the bazaar we have Tail of the Phoenix, which only has 2 Phoenix Downs. We have a Gilt Shield, which is a buckler. First Aid Kit, which also has 2 Phoenix Downs. Potion Pack, which won't matter, we're maxed out on potions anyway. Unassuming Surcoat, which is chrome leathers, and then Antidote Set, which is fine. We have like 85 antidotes, I think. Just from the chest that we've been walking around. So I think Old Dahlon is somewhere in here. Yeah, Old Dahlon's place. Cool. He's a creepy looking dude, if I remember right.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you.
Yeah, he is kind of creepy.
Now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace walls. A door and a magicked stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magicked stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Huh. I've heard all I need. So this crescent stone, can I have it? Then can I have the... then I can find the secret passages into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it will be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek the Giza Plain. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by Southgate. Continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plain, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Right, Vaughn, you have no idea what you're talking about. Thankfully, we have power level and don't have to worry. Vaughn, you have no idea what the hell you're doing. Let's see. Giza Plains. Hang on right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This'll be easy. This about to be easy. Like, I feel like those are famous last words from anybody. All right. So, ooh, there's a Giza rabbit right there. Yeah. So, if you haven't noticed, some of these guys have green above their head and some of them red. Red means they'll attack you if you walk by them. Green means they are not going to hurt you unless you hurt them. But I don't discriminate. I will kill them all. Masuya, I think. There we go. Have you come to seek the dark crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it is the sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though, so we can't go handing them out to anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? Sure. The making of sunstones is a chore we give to children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shade stones. One of these children's Jinn has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you find Jinn for me, and tell him to come back to our camp, you may make one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they have seen him south of the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please find Jinn and tell him to return at once. Alright, cool. Oh,
Penelo,
snap.
what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer is pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day.
Oh,
well,
snap.
Let's get going.
Penelo joins the party. At level 32, fam. Alright. So that's why we do it. So they join at whatever level you are, and that's one of the advantages of power leveling early on before they actually join. Just so they do. Hey Vaughn, let me give you these before you go. There's also some monsters, so you never be too careful. 3 potions and 2 Phoenix Downs. So far you've been traveling by yourself, but now that I'm here, you can travel as a party. Whoop, whoop. You can give commands to allies in your party, just like you've been doing for yourself up till now. I'll make my own decisions about what to do, but you can also give me specific commands. I'll take care of those first. Got it? Yes, ma'am. You can now change leaders and issue party commands. Cool. One more thing. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. With gambits turned off, I won't do anything until you give the word. You should really think about using gambits yourself, you know. They can make managing battle a lot easier. Gambits have now been added to the battle menu, which would be awesome. Alright, cool. Well, ready to go. Yeah. Now we finally have gambits. So, Vaughn, wasn't Jinn supposed to be somewhere to the south of the village? If we work our way around, we should find him. I can't do her stuff yet, can I? I can do her stuff. I think I want her to be a black mage. I gotta stop making people mages. But do I have all the mystic armors. She already has that equipped too. I think she would make a good The question is, would she be a good black mage? I think she would. If I remember right, she has high magic. And that's what I'm going on, at least. Staff of the Magi, cool. I'm having a debate with myself. I know that sounds like super weird. Like outside of the, like everybody's looking at me like, what in the world? No one's looking at me. That even sounds more weird. I don't know what else to make her though. We can take a look at the red battle mage. No, wet maces? Gross. No. No. What arcane magic would you use? Like, literally, what magic? I don't even see magic at this point. Oh. Whoa. Arcane magic. I don't remember arcane. Time magic. No. Not at all. Alright, cool. No, we're doing black mage. Time battle mage. We'll do black. Alright. So we got a white and a black mage. We have a few things that we can do with her. Go. She has a few things that she can equip. So I'm going this way just because I have Rod 3 or Staff 3 or whatever. There we go. I need that because I had the Flame Staff. Intercession. I could do that. Let's do that. Just because it's so close right now. And then that's her quickening. So, since I am that close, then we get that magic potency right there too. And magic potency. So let's grab 2 magic potencies. Boom! Now you have a missed ability. Magic lore. Magic lore. Magic lore. Let's reduce the MP cost. So we already have like a series of black magics to begin with as well. We'll go this way now. So sorry that we have to do this with her. Like now that we finally got her, we need to set her up. Not that I'll really keep her in my party super long, necessarily. I don't really know how long we're going to keep her, but it's not bad to have a black mage for certain times. And if I remember right, you can kind of switch out relatively quickly in this game between characters, so there may be times where we need a black mage. And now that they actually have like classes, and classes actually matter, that she might be getting more use than she used to in my old playthroughs. Because I've just never been a fan of her, like in general. Okay. Inquisitor, yeah. Do I even have black magic yet? Like, there's like, where'd the magic be? Green magic 1. Like, there's a point in which I should probably try to figure out where the actual magic is. Am I crazy right now? Or did I already, like, collect the magic? Am I being oh, it's right here. Yeah, no, I didn't. I am being crazy, because it's, like, right here. I just didn't do it. That makes it way better. Like, I was having a hard time with that all of a sudden. Alright. Because I have, like, a series of those. Alright. Higher HP is good. Get more MP. I don't necessarily care about remedies right now. I have no real intention to use remedies at the moment. I don't care about Staff of the Magi. Swiftness. Kind of gotta open this section up. We're starting to run low on the licenses now. All right. So there's that. And then we're almost there's a swiftness and a swiftness right there. So I think with her, I'm going to start going that way. So I'll go that way, and then the next one I have is at 30 swiftness and then a 50 swiftness. Alright, so she should be way more better. Except we're going to equip. I'm going to equip her with the flame staff. And her attack power is now higher than Vaughn's by like a lot. 16, she's 34. So she should be a beast. Alright. So where are we going again?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see her hit somebody. She won't hit anybody. Apparently her gambits are like set to ultra defensive. I'm gonna see if I can change that. Where's... Oh, we don't have gambits. Never mind. Okay, so we still haven't unlocked gambits yet. So, disregard, guys. We're just gonna go get Jin and then GTFO. Do we want to save? Sure, we'll save. In a new file. Because we did make some changes. And I have like 1 million files that I've saved. I gotta keep track of. Thankfully, these files aren't very big. I just really wish I had not made Vaughn a white mage. But, again, I intend to beat the game with this. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do all the extra stuff yet. I might do the extra stuff. We'll find out. Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to you? Masuya wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem. You see, my leg's better. Oh, let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. What did you twist your ankle? Nope. Nope, no good. Still hurts. I tripped running from running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any more any sunstones made like this. I just need to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you out here looking for me anyhow? So I'll explain my situation. Like, oh, well, you make one. So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Masuya doesn't mind, I'll give you a shadestone. But I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know how... you do know that we use dark crystals and shadestones to make sunstones, right? Thanks, bro. I obtained a shadestone. There's your shadestone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over the Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright. Like that one. See that one over there? If you take that shadestone I just gave you and bring it to near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb energy from it. There's a few of them. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. Okay. This gauge will show how much energy the shadestone absorbed. I like how there's a gauge, and he knows there's a gauge. Again, 4th wall break. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and make the dark crystals on your map. I'll mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when you're done. Alright, cool. Peace. Hold the shadestone up to the crystal. Alright. That did that one. Get out of here, Giza Rabbit. Let's go that away. I see another one on the horizon. 450. Yeah, I did intentionally change what I was doing just to see how much damage she would do. But she's kind of a beast. Alright, cool. Here's one over here. Get out of the way, hyenas. Point. 20 things get out of my way. Yeah. How much energy am I getting out of this one? This is pretty big. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was like 48%. So this is the way what the kids on Giza Plains do to make their way. Maybe one of them will take you on as an apprentice. Yeah. Let's just find the next crystal, okay? Alright, Vaughn. Jeez. She was just making a joke. Vaughn is like... I just hate Vaughn. I don't know how else to say it. Like, he's just terrible. He's probably my least favorite main character in Final Fantasy ever. Like, ever. Like, there's a lot of, like, angstiness in Final Fantasy VIII. There's a lot of angstiness in Final Fantasy XIII. But nothing beats Crybaby Vaughn. In my eyes, at least. Like, this dude, no matter what happens, he is crying about everything. Whoa. Alright. There's no chest. Whoop. Like, I really like the feature that they can fast forward. I think that's really cool. Oh, one other thing they changed while we're just sitting here fighting enemies trying to get this crystal. The Zodiac Spear. I think it's called the Zodiac Spear. Whatever the spear was, that was like the super powerful spear, best weapon in the game. Where they had this big FU thing where the best weapon in the game in the original version was based on if you opened one of 4 chests in the game, it just never spawned. Which was just dumb, because there's no way you wouldn't open one of those 4 chests, because they were fairly obvious chests too. If you didn't have a strategy guide, no way that you would know not to open those 4 chests. And so you just never get the best weapon in the game. They removed that, and that's way more better. Because that was just dumb. That was just a dumb move in general. Alright. Oh, there's another thing over here. Yeah, I'm glad I made it for that 26 gil. Alright, we should be almost done. And we're close back to that kid again, too. Yep, there we go. 100%. Let's go right into the kid and be done. That's that. Nothing to it. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. I hope we did it right. Sure, let's go. You obtained a sunstone. Yeah. Hey, you've got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Masuyu's always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest. See who's the bravest. Started out as a lark, but Tot said none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, okay? Yeah, those werewolves are not to be played around with, bro. Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. Horatio, try to keep up. Okay. It looks like he has, like, green underwear, and, like, his pants don't cover the front. It's kind of weird. Again, it goes back to their clothes are just weird in this game. I don't know what their whole schema is. He's got, like, a loincloth thing going on. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He is a good boy, but how his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was in any trouble. Please take this with my thanks. 50 gil, 2 potions, and 2 teleport stones. Teleport stones are what's up. Alright. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. Can I buy teleport stones from this lady? I can't remember. Like, somewhere you can buy them. Can I buy... No. I cannot. Ooh, I can buy dark. Not that it'll do me any good, but I can also buy first aid. Not that that'll do me any good, but... Alright. Cool. The children still work, even this heat. I guess I should try to follow their example. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to old Dalan.
Yeah.
There is one weapon that we could try to get, if I remember right. I think you can get a Gladius here, but I don't think I can equip it. I can't equip it, because I'm not a Shikari. If I had been a Shikari instead of a stupid white mage. But I think for most of the game you have to have Vaughn in your party anyway, so... No, you don't. I don't think you have to do that. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm full of crap. Don't listen to me, guys. Southgate. 722 Southgate. The question is... Oh. I overrode the Crystal Glade. 9:30 p.m. That's the one we want to do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoop. We should probably go back to Lowtown. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Old Delan's going to cough up a chocobo when he sees the Sunstone. I don't think he's going to cough up a chocobo, but he kind of gave us, like, very specific directions. Like, I don't think he's going to be surprised that we followed directions correctly.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hmm?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo.
Dang.
And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
It's weird. It's kind of like a love story thing, but like Vaughn is super oblivious in all of his angst.
Sorry, Penelo.
Penelo leaves the party. And probably stole my items too. It's a good thing I have extra flame staffs. Let's talk to Dalan. Oh ho! So you've got a sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to... I'm sorry, I can't keep that voice up. It's just so goofy. And I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magics like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this Crescent Stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The Signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the Signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path.
Okay.
Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
All right, man. Creepy old man. All right. Grab an Astron. You get the Sunstone for Outland? I imagine that wasn't easy to come by. Sunstones, Gate Crystals, Sky Stones, there's Magicite all around us, if you stop to think about it. Alright, yeah. Let's go to the exit. So, we need to go to the... Oh, never mind, he's just going to teleport there anyway. Cool. Garum Scythe Waterway.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir.
Oh, snap. The Resistance. What's this guy selling? Well, if you were actually selling stuff, dude, I might actually buy something. I mean, I'm gonna sell a bunch of my stuff, though. I did pick up some stuff while we were just running around, I guess. Oh, I didn't know teleport stones ended up there. I gotta pay attention now. I do not want to sell those. Those are useful. Because teleport zones, like the orange save points, you can teleport between them. Hey, Kite's finally got that other door in the storehouse open. I think he's waiting inside for you, Vaughn. Yeah, storehouse 5. Kite's giving the hookup. Hey, Vaughn, I finally worked out how to get the door open on the left side. I hope there's something in there besides rats. I wanted you to go in first, so I waited for you to come before opening it. Well, that's one of the reasons I waited. Thing is, I'm going to need some special tools to open the door. Going to need you to go fetch them for me. Oh, God. I know, not the most exciting thing to do. I'm just messing with you. I've got everything I need ready to go. Hang on while I open it. Kites, I hate you. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. Huh? Hurry up. It's open. Now we've got a whole other place to explore. Oh, and I almost forgot. Take these with you before you go. No telling what's down there. Might come in handy. 2 potions and 4 eye drops. Garum Scythe Waterway. Alright. So now we can save here. As opposed to our 940 save to the south gate. So now I know where I'm at when we save later. And we can get into this party to crash. See, where is it supposed to be though? So let's go in a direction and find out. I forget that you don't start with the mapped places. Oh, 77 health. This is nothing. Oh. I should turn up the speed of the battle. I turned the battle speed down to low because of the Dustia thing. That's better.
Yeah.
There we go. If I still go over here? Yeah. There we go. I got this treasure in the sewer, by the way. Hey, we got a rock sword.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry for my sudden quietness. I was just double checking all my streaming equipment and stuff while I was going through the Garum Scythe waterway. I occasionally become very skeptical of this recording. So I want to make sure my stuff's still working. Because I would be a little brokenhearted. After all this, I'd have to go back and redo all the cutscenes. Because it's cool watching it like once, because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but like once is enough. At least for the beginning stuff. Like later on, stuff cool happens, but like a lot of the Sunstone part, like I don't want to do that twice. There's very little reason. I don't know what's up here. Like this seems very familiar to me. I think you come back to Garum Scythe for a reason. Oh, nice. Let's go to the palace for now. Now or never. Yeah. Alright, now we're in the Royal Palace. So, looks like we have two other characters. I think this is one, well, that's an urn, but I think this may have been one of the ones you couldn't open. I can't remember which one you couldn't open, but... Local map. Perfect. Do we need to save? Maybe not. Maybe. Do we need to save in a new file? No. We do not. Like, I'm not worried about bosses and stuff like that. The only thing that's going to be difficult, if I remember this area right, I think you have to sneak. And I'm not really worried about that. We can get sneaky. Hello, servant. I've not seen you around. Were you hired especially for the fete tonight? Feet or fete? I can't. They keep saying it, but I can't remember. Sorry, I was getting myself a drink there. Then you should be waiting over by the stairs, down the corridor to the end. Ah, of course, thanks. See ya. A remedy. It's a decent item. Even though they don't do anything in this game, which I think is kind of silly, but okay. Antidote. Elixir. Elixir's good. They were smart to keep most of the soldiers out of the palace for the fete. Who could eat with all those people in armor standing around? In times past, when the royal house flourished, a court painter gifted 2 signets to the king, one of the hawk and another of a lion. While neither became the official seal of our kingdom, the king liked him and so placed them in the halls of the palace. You can actually see, the actual articles here on the floor above. Huh. So, it's on the next floor. I'm just picking up items as we run around here. There's 2 of them on this side. Phoenix down. Ah, crap. Have you gathered up all the occasionals? Good. You'll be on cleanup duty when the fete's over. Wait here until we're ready for you. No one goes to the upper floor until we have the order. Step out of line and you will be punished. Ooh. They told you. Alright. Let's go with the items, man. Potions I don't care about. Ethers, that's alright. That's kind of good. Wait here until I have further directions for you. We know we ain't doing that. What's he doing? Trying to go upstairs? Ah, he's the one I should talk to. Trying to go upstairs, ain't you? I know. You're hungry. I don't blame you. An empty stomach would make me want to go crash the fete too. No. No use trying to hide it. Look here, I'll help you out. Okay, so press square to call the guard. I'll handle him when he comes, and you make for the stairs. Oh, and get too close and he's liable to notice you. Give her a try. Call the guard, press square.
Over here!
Now's your chance. Get going. Don't mind me. Definitely walk to that big fat guy, even though I'm the one that called you. Don't mind me. See ya. That 2006 AI? Heck yeah. What was it old Dolan said? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. But there was more. Oh yeah. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Give it the sun's power and it will light your path. Like, that was just explaining the first statement. Looks like I've got a signet to find. Yeah, and they said a hawk and a lion. Like... So... Oh. 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 Camera. Oh. go back that way. That looks pretty. Alright. Hawk Signet. Use the Crescent Stone of the Hawk. Nothing happens. Alright. I need to move these guys.
Hello?
Oh. Haha. Fooled you, dummies. There should be a lion right there. Yeah. Okay. The lights of sun flows into the signet. The hidden way is lit. Alright. I don't know what that means in English, but go with that. Try not to get whacked by these dudes. That looks like the hidden way. He is staring right at me too. Huh. So, what I need to do is get these dudes out the way.
Over here!
Whoop.
Hello?
And move those guys, yeah.
Over here!
I'll just move everybody over. We'll have a big party over on this side. Approach the wall. Yeah, we got this. Okay, cool. Well, that takes care of the secret package. Or, passage. Now, where's this treasure? Hey, watch it. Guess it's not leaving me much choice. This is how they kill intruders. Press the switch. Hear a mechanical click from behind. Examine the wall. All right. Cool. So I guess we need to switch and then we're in. Having trouble carrying all that, Vaughn?
Huh?
Uh-oh, you better hide, bro. Ooh, that looks like wicked magicite.
Oh,
quite a performance.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine. Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
Oh, man.
I like it better that way.
Obtained the goddess's magicite. I do not remember that. Or what it does. That's kind of cool. Apparently there's some kind of commotion. Between the guards and whoever those two were, it's not safe that way. No turning back now. Alright. I guess we're going up. Up just doesn't seem like a very smart choice. This is like girls in, or like white girls in horror movies. Like, oh, let's go up the stairs, not out the front door. Sick cutscene. It is a battle.
What's going on?
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along.
Yeah.
Stop running! End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move!
Oh, snap.
Off with you.
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
Not slipping!
Not good.
Whoop.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way.
Ah, back to the waterway.
Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Yeah, right. Balthier and Fran have joined the party. Oh, man. The licenses. I'm not dealing with them right now. We're going to do those in a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Vaughn, there's something I want to check before we set out. What are those gambits, man? As I thought, you don't know much about gambits yet, do you? Listen carefully. I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you can combine one action with a target for that action. Example, you can arrange the Cure Be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Useful that. Of course, one error of judgment, and you could well find yourself throwing punches to that same ally. If you've a good head on your shoulders, this should come easily enough. I fear a more detailed explanation is in order. This is the Gambit screen. You can reach it from the party menu. To create a Gambit, you need only select an action and a target for that action. Here, let me show you. I'll start by changing the action of one of my Gambits. Yep. Now, whenever an ally gets hurt, I'll toss a potion his way. Charming, huh? Of course, that's a surefire way to go through your stock of potions. So let's adjust the target to make sure that things don't get out of hand. Now I'll only ever use potions when an ally's HP drops below 70%. That should be a little more bearable. Nothing to it really. You can set a Gambit's action to more or less any ability you have at your disposal. A list of available actions. Press circle to exit. Targets aren't so simple. You'll have to pick them up. New ones at Gambit shops. Alright, we can do that. List of available targets. Circle to exit. But that isn't all. You can prioritize your Gambits. Allow me. Yup. The Gambit in the first slot always takes priority as it stands now. Even if an ally's HP starts to fall, should there be foes near, I'll only attack. For which I could be rightly criticized. In general, it's better to prioritize healing before attacking, vitality before violence if you like. Oh, another thing, you can turn Gambits off and on here from the Gambit screen as well in the battle menu. Of course, Gambits won't do you much good if they're turned off. Still, discretion is often the better part of valor. If you need to beat a hasty retreat, try turning Gambits off first. It's hard to fall back when your allies insist on picking a fight. Bring. There we go. On and off. Well, that's long and short of it. I'll set my Gambits as they were before we started. Feel free to change them later on if you like. We're like to come across new actions and targets, so don't be afraid to experiment with new Gambit combinations. But don't pull all your faith in any one combination. With each passing day, the world finds new and exciting ways to kill a man. Be flexible. If you find yourself up against beasts that don't take well to fire, create a Gambit to cast fire on nearby foes. Likewise, should we face a creature that uses poison, a Gambit to cast poison on poisoned allies might just come in handy. A bit much to take in. Don't worry, or don't let it worry you in your company. Yes, these sewers are thick with bones of others who had similar difficulties. Gambits have been added to the party menu. Parties have been added to the party menu. Cool. Let's be off then, shall we? Cool. Alright. A dire rat. I'm going to turn on the speed boost here. See if we can't get through this area faster. Alright. Whoop. I have not been down this way. I have no idea where I'm going now. Let's have the adventure. Alright. Gigantoad. Or Gigantode. Oh wow. Way stronger than the others before. So these are a little bit stronger, it looks like. They're not that strong, but without actually leveling up and picking jobs for Fran and them. So I feel like Valthier would do any physical job pretty well. I just don't know what to give him as his job yet. And it puts me in a bit in a dilemma. What stuff do I have? Battle Lore, there we go. And I can increase my magic potency. Oh, I have gambit slots now. I don't remember having that. Maybe that is new. That's interesting. Oh, maybe that's how they connect certain portions. Maybe like these things that I can't see right now, or there's things that haven't been unlocked yet that will show up later, and that's what connects the rest of the board together. That's interesting. Oh, I did not see you. Alright. Now I've got a horn. Bro, I have no idea where I'm going right now. I'm just roaming. I'm assuming I can come back up to Lowtown right now. There's got to be something. Like it looks like. Oh, there it is. It's probably a boss since there was a save point right there.
Now we have
Getting away. Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
Yeah, who would be next? You're about to get knocked out.
She's not alone.
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
I like how that closed off. I mean, these guys are weak.
You all right?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn, and this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Oh, man.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
I think Balthier already knows that she is not Amalia.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
Amalia has joined the party as a guest.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Unlike other party members, guests can only use certain actions and abilities. I believe... Yeah. Oh, 34. Yeah. So we have over 2,000 license points to use. I just don't know what... I just don't know what job to make him. Like, you would think machinist would be the thing to use because he's a gun guy. Or knight, because you can get a lot of swords. There's so many things you can be. It makes it very difficult. I don't know. I don't know the answer. A foe breaker. Like, he would be a good physical attacker. I'm wondering... I wonder if I can make him just a knight. Sword and shield. What if I did him sword and shield? Because I know I'm getting another character from me playing the game before that would be another very big physical guy that would work well with getting some kind of heavy weapon, maybe like that battle or the foe breaker. But I kind of want a Bushi. Because you could do a lot of stuff with that too. Alright. I need to stop overthinking this. So he is going to go... I'm going to make him a knight. Period. This is what he's going to do. No. Wasn't Ulan. Spears. Because I think you do get a second job later on. So we can unscrew up anything that we do, basically. For the most part. They may not be ideal. You know what? We're doing it. We're doing it. Like, there's things that would be better and ideal, I think, for certain people. But I think in the overall scheme of the game, I think we'll be alright no matter what we do. So, we're going to do this. Alright. Yeah, increased chance to block with a shield. We're gonna take it down this way, I think. Just a little bit. So there's his ultimate right here. At least his first version of it. Alright. And he can learn a second one there. get some more battle lores. I think we can increase the battle lores for him as much as possible. It should be good. Like, I'm gonna let him keep his original gun for the moment. Mainly because I don't have a sword that's really of any real use. Maybe after we get some kind of better sword, we can do something like that, but I don't have anything super special. Do I have accessories? Gambit slots. Oh, increases strength when HP is full. Yeah, all these like super easy ones. Okay, so we can keep everything there for now. Increase the shield block would be nice. So we can get more shield block stuff. I think that'll be good later when we finally start actually getting shields. Save the queen. Yeah, another battle war. And there we go. I think we have as much as we can get for the moment. And then we'll start getting more as we go. As far as her, I mean, she probably could start as an archer. Because I think that's her affinity at the beginning. I don't think she had any real affinity at all. If I remember her stats were pretty mediocre at everything. So where's the pick archer for her? We'll pick archer. I'm not going to waste time like I did with Balthier debating. Because we'll grow old by the time I make a decision. Battle lore. That's what we need. Got some swiftness. A bunch of 2 swiftnesses. Phoenix lore. So it looks like I might have to go up to get the good stuff. That's like all gambit slots. Alright. It looks like gambit slots and health. But we're going to do that. Alright, Cura it is. That's cool. Boing. Another ability. We can start going. We'll start heading left. I think that'll start taking us where we need to go. Sorry if it's taking a while. Like, that's the bad thing about having like this much power leveling is like you have to start distributing when you first get your characters because we have so much stuff. There's a battle lore up here. I'll try to get her other ultimate move. So at least I can have a bunch of quickenings. Let's see if we can go down this way. Okay, so let's wait for the rest. There we go. And then we can real quickly optimize. So it looks like Sword and Shield is better right now for dude, they're like way stronger than I am now. Like Fran and Balthier, they have like way more health and everything. But that's also because they pick physical classes. Did I have to fight something here? Well, yes, I do. Now I'm halfway glad that I actually took the time to go to the license board before this. Before I fought these little puddings. that are also known as flans. Flans, even. Flan? Flan? Eh. Ugly things. That look like desserts. They were not very difficult. For a boss battle, this is not hard at all. But, again, we're 10 times the level, so I did not expect it to be difficult. Did Balthier just wipe his fingerprints off the weapon? Because that's a little concerning. Like, he going OJ on this? Congratulations. Alright. Turn that high speed back on. Ghost. Kakamari or whatever. Dead things. Demon eyeballs. It's a ghost. kill him. Oh, that was just not doing anything. That was just a different way to go down. I think I gotta go that way? This way? I believe this heads to Lowtown. In a very roundabout fashion. Now quite literally with a roundabout. Wait, what? Wait, am I? Oh, it is the worst device. I believe you fight a boss in that spot right there. I could have also just healed right there. Didn't really think that one through. But it's alright. I don't foresee there being an issue. Crap. Maybe this is where we fight a boss. This is where... Is there a horse thing here? Yup. Whoops. I don't have poison in it? Oh, huh. Interesting. I did not know that. And these two would be dead in like no time. Get it.
Stand where you are.
Now's not the time.
Oh snap, we got caught.
I hope they get what's coming. Whatever they get. Is that what the commotion last night was about?
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Dang.
Wait!
Where'd you
He
think
didn't know
you
what he
were
was
going?
doing. You have to let him go. You have to.
Penello! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Van back.
On your feet, you over here.
All right, all right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
The plot thickens and thickens, man. Everybody's just trying to kill everybody. It's like Game of Thrones, but like a decade earlier. Galbana lilies.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if... Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
So apparently Rex lived for a while. And now you see why he wanted the Galbano lilies. That makes a little bit more sense. I just don't know why they acted like you added it to your inventory.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison. Where else? Or a dungeon, but it's really all the same.
Whoa, what's that noise? Ugh.
Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
Man, Vaughn ain't listening to nobody. Now I'm gonna dungeons. Number 278. Room back there is the corpse pile. That's where they'll throw me when I pass on. You too. Yeah, gee, thanks, man. I like your enthusiasm. Oh, is that chest? A knot of rust. Yeah, thanks, man. Cool. Ah! Holy bad camera angles, Batman. What's 124 got to say? You Damascan boy. I once fought at this fortress to save a king out of Damascus. It's true. Seems an age ago down here. 102. Water. There ain't no water in there, bro. Oh, there is water in there. It's just nasty. I ain't talking to every one of you. I'm sorry. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. There's a save point here. I just don't know how to get to it. Ah, I see now. Alright, but I'm going to pause for 1 second, guys. I have to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, and I am back. Let's do this. I think we'll actually save for once. I think it's been a while since we saved. We cannot leave this area easily. You are correct, sir. Royal Palace. We have not been able to leave any of these areas easily. But that is the point in the game that we are. So, a whole lot of choice. Awesome. It's like a big coliseum. Good old-fashioned prison beat.
No, don't! He was defenseless.
You are so barricaded.
Oh man.
Something stinks in here, all right. I've changed my mind. This is no dungeon, it's a sty.
Roll ball the air.
I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now? You all right, Vaughn?
I wonder what's up with those multicolored rings. Bro, we are tearing these dudes up. That's enough of that.
That's a fresh one, lad.
Not faces I'd seen before.
Ready?
Who's that? Like a big captain, dude?
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
Through the oubliette, there's a way out. Only
you sense the mist.
Oh man.
Then we'll need weapons.
What did you call me? Say that again.
What? He couldn't hear? I merely said that a lot of you are incompetent fools. If you've the Sky Pirate in your hands, where is he?
You'd have done better, Bagamnon. By your own words, it was the Imperial Army who caught this Sky Pirate of yours. We've done your job for you. We don't require the assistance of filthy headhunters. The Empire will restore order here.
Eh? What's that you say now? Maybe I'll wet my blade on you before I kill Balthier.
That's enough, Bagamnon.
Oh.
Judge.
Judge?
The self-proclaimed guardians of law and order in Arcadia. They're the elite guard of House Solidor, which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army. If you ask me, they're more executioners than judges. Not a friendly lot, at any rate. What are they doing here?
The Emperor is willing to overlook race for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
Your Honor!
You travel freely through our lands because the Emperor wills it. Am I correct?
Oh, snap.
Where is the captain?
We have him in solitary, Your Honor. We're ready to begin our interrogation.
This does not concern you, bounty hunter.
He's in here somewhere. Find him.
Watchy, that way.
It's going this way.
What's that?
Time for the hare to follow the fox.
The magics binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my talents.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
How is going deeper into this
What's
place?
wrong? You don't trust her? Fiera's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
Now we gotta worry about judges. Now it's getting real.
Look.
Ah, the prison repository of wrested relics and raiments.
So, our things are in here?
That's what I said.
Yay, recover our lost items and equipment, and a map of the dungeons. Now we're cooking. Let's save this back. What are all those Imperials doing in there? Yikes. That was close. Glad no one noticed that.
There are more turnkeys than cut purses down here. I've had my fill of chains. Let's tread lightly, shall we?
Yeah. Except it doesn't really matter who he needs to kill. I don't really understand.
Yeah.
Alright, cured him of blind. What kind of treasure we got? Arrow. I like Balthier. I kind of wish like either Rex or Balthier would have been a main character, or even like Lord Rossler. Like, where they kill him at the very beginning of this. Like, I feel like he would have been cool. There we go. I guess we're going that way. Didn't really show a good spot to move to.
Amaru Siranoshku.
Open says me.
You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Hondor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanasta, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a falling kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland?
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You know Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Huh. Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's died, every single one! Even my brother. You killed my brother!
Quiet! The guards will hear.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky.
Another reason I hate Vaughn.
Spare us your quiddities.
Yeah, but he's a...
A traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
Nice. We've got a good old Bosch here. The Barheim Passage. Switch. Let's push it. Nothing ever bad happens when you push a switch without knowing what's happening. Let's have a look. The fuse is blown. That would explain why there's no power reaching the switch. If the wiring is any indication, I'd say this is a central power relay of some sort. As it stands, I doubt we'll find much running down here. That makes sense to me. Yep, we can't leave this area easily. Save a new file, but I'm not going to. Like, I have confidence that we can beat any boss that we come across. Especially now that we have Bosch, who can shoot Kamehameha waves. We found out in the beginning of the game. Don't get many visitors down here. You come scavenging for odds and ends, have you? Oh, the way out is just back up those stairs. Smithereens, you said? Then there's nothing left but to find some other way through these tunnels. You'll need to get the power working again before that gate will budge, though. The fuse in that contraption upstairs is blown, but this ought to fix it up. Oh, a tube fuse. Cool. Made that tube fuse from parts I found down in the tunnels. It's good as any you'll find, and better than most, mark my words. You want to make it out here alive, better go prepared. Maybe I have something you want to purchase. Do you have anything worth purchasing? Oh, yeah. I like a longsword. Yeah. Whoop. Crap. I will take a silver bow, because she doesn't. It will work for her. I do have the rod already. Huh. Alright, so we get those. Make yourselves immune to blind. You can buy Phoenix Downs now. That's nice. Oh, we get gambits here too. We're just gonna buy as many gambits as we can right now. All right. I don't know why they give you some that are already there. Like, I feel like what he was selling, like, I've never bought one before, so like those were already pre-existing. It's kind of weird. All right. Don't need to pull. Although it is better. Mage Masher. So I feel like even the vine weapons section. Oh crap! I forgot to try to sell. Let's try one more time. See if I can't sell anything decent. So now we'll go back up, try to start that, or place the fuse in, start the power relay. Yep, install 2 fuse. Why do I feel like it's gonna break anyway? Oh, no, I think it will work. Yeah. Don't know how we were looking before, but that worked. Must be a switch or lever. Right there. Press the switch. Let's get out of here. I see you got the gate open. Ought to be able to look for all manner of ways out now. While the lights are on, the passage ain't so bad, but let the charge drop and some fierce beasts start coming out in the dark. Opening this gate probably took the charge down some. The gauge ought to show how much the charge is left. About 30% to operate something the size of these gates, I'd say. Who knows, maybe some more of these gates they got it on there. You look for these switchboards, you ought to be able to make it for your way. Okay. Yep, and there's a mimic eating at my charge.
Hey, who turned out the lights? One of those?
I've heard of these. Mimics. They disguise themselves as all manner of things, then strike when you're least wary. Some of them have a fondness for energy, I'm told. They gorge themselves on the stuff till there's naught left.
So, what happens then?
Yeah.
Lights out, and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry. But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too. Clock's ticking.
Yeah. Got it. Where's the tiny mimic? So get him. All right. That's all there. Like, I thought I remember the zombies being hard, but like that zombie wasn't that bad. They like was like gonna really mess you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a potion. I think he's right up here, eating. I think you're so clever.
Yeah. Yeah.
This appears to be a dead end, which leads me to wonder why that mimic was going this way. I think you got a little lost. I think there's only one mimic left in this room. Oh, there's a tiny mimic, so that doesn't really count, but I'm talking battery-wise.
Yeah.
There we go. It was trying to heal from that too. I get to the other map from here. What's down here? There's like two different ways you can go. Guess we'll see what's down this way. At least I believe this is the correct way. Got him. All right. Where all these plans are coming from out of nowhere. I think I'm gonna go kill that bomb before it does. Yeah. Whoa. All over the place. So I think we had to go both places. This is where you actually hit the trigger, and you actually... Yep, 30% power. Hear a loud sound from the south. The gate is open. leather gorgon. This will be where the door is, I imagine, or the gate. It's here to the south.
Mist seethes.
It reeks. Something's close. Nice moves there, Captain.
You mean traitor?
So they say. But I didn't see him kill anyone.
My brother did.
Rex. He said he had a brother 2 years younger. I see. He meant you. Your brother. What became of...
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
It was you who killed him.
I give you my word. That was not the way of it.
Rex, sir. My name's Rex. All I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
We found them! What if we arrive after he signed the treaty? Sir, we have little time. You must go to the
tank. Feared. They're slowing us down.
Captain Ozilis, and for my parents. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
His Majesty was a traitor.
Oh, snap.
A twin brother. Fancy that. But still, the pieces fit, I'll give you that much. And he did look like you.
I don't believe you.
Of course not. It was my fault that Rex was there. I am sorry.
My brother, he trusted you. He trusted you and he lost everything. How can I believe you?
Stop whining, Vaughn, my God.
Not me, then. Believe in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland. No. Surely he fought to protect his brother.
You don't know anything!
Believe what you want to. Whatever it takes to make you happy. What's done is done.
We'll save now that Bosch has got some wicked new clothes. And we found out that he has a twin brother who is also the judge that we just saw. Which I already knew, so I didn't bring it up earlier, but like when you actually hear Rex, or when Rex gets stabbed, the guy that talks right before that, he's talking in a different voice. You see Bosch, or who you think is Bosch, but it sounds like a different voice, like, oh, he just like gonna sell us out to begin with. And you at first you think it's bad voice acting, but it's just a different dude. He has a different voice than Bosch does. And that's why he does it. And it was pretty crazy. Like, he looks just like him, but he, where is that mimic? Oh, there he is. So a lot of these chests are probably going to be mimics. There we go. Oh. Only 2 of them ended up being that way. That's interesting. Trying to do the roundabout method to get out of here, my god. Let's see. I should have enough licenses to do some stuff now. I should probably pick up a few Gambit slots for Vaughn. And potentially some of the armor stuff. Because... there we go. Nice. We get another battle war. Alright, so now we're going to do equipment real quick. Just because I want to optimize those. So everybody's looking pretty good except Vaughn. I think I fight the Three Stooges right about now. Maybe not. I think we're going Legend of Zelda Mimic style. Yeah, Gamora. Oh, snap! Mimic Queen. Oh, I see them dead. Oh my god. Rest in peace, lady. Your toast. Warm, buttery toast.
To think Dalmascan air could taste so sweet.
Where are we?
The Estes sand, by the look of it. Let's back to Rabanasta before we shrivel up. By your leave, Captain.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
All right. Save the game. Cool. And let's see how much we got in here. We could probably set up some gamuts and stuff. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it here, guys, for this episode 1. Because we've made some pretty decent progress, honestly. So, at the end, we'll head back to Rabanasta. Will be the first thing that we do. And then after we get back to Rabanasta, we'll continue on the story. So it shouldn't be too bad. Off screen, I might use these guys to help me grind a few things randomly, but I don't know. So we'll see how that ends up going in the long run. Now that I have more people in my party, it might be way easier, since it was very difficult to do that with just Fawn in my party. So we'll see what we can do, and I might do that. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and make sure you guys lay the smack down on that like button, and we'll see you next time.